real, me know it's a KO. And they hating, they know I'm.
And now, the starters from LA Clippers. At the shooting guard position, at 6'3", number 8, Chris Dunn. At small forward, 6 feet 4 inches, number 24, Norman Powell. At center, 7 foot, number 40, Ivica Zubac. Starting at the other guard, standing 6'5", number 1, James Harden. At forward, 6'7", number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything stands out west. You take a look at Los Angeles. Right now, they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference.
Yeah, and I think the Clippers, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Johnson is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Williams. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Wilson in at the 4 slot. And for the Clippers, we'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there with Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. So, Doris, for a coaching staff, what's the best approach to the second game of a back-to-back?
For me, Kevin, a back-to-back is about 2 things. It's about maturity, 1, but you also have to manage both games. Look at the minutes of the first game and try to balance them in the second game, particularly when you're talking about your veterans.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. There's Russell with the 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
To me, if you're the defense, you live with that one. D'Angelo Russell demanding respect on the deep ball.
It's Powell on the wing. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
The free throw drops for Powell. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Claxton against Zubac. Here's Russell. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You have the sense that D'Angelo Russell likes to play through contact. This is a tough-minded player.
Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against the Trailblazers in Portland. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Leonard.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Johnson outside. Harden against Russell. Here's Williams. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Harden against Russell. Goes up at the stripe. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. The Nets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Johnson outside. Another shot. And it's Russell missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
To the paint, releases, hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
You see, Kawhi demands that you guard him physically. This guy's so powerful, sometimes it doesn't matter.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Looking now at some numbers for Zubac. Just an incredible month of basketball. 3rd in rebounding. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And as you said, one of the league's top 3 rebounders. He has an instinct for how the shot's going to come off that rim. That's special. And the want-to corral it. Harden against Russell. Here's Williams. And that one drops for him.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Harden outside. Over Russell. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Harden's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Williams. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And talk about victors and guys who play to their strength. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin, a 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
No good from Zubac.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Johnson kicks to Williams. Outside, Russell. Paxton a screen on Harden. Clock at 6. Back to Williams. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by Williams. The Clippers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Inside. Kicks it out to Leonard. Launches it. His 2nd shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 3.
Williams against Powell. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And what a new era for the Clippers, Greg, playing here in their own arena, the Intuit Dome.
You had no more sharing, right? No more covering up Laker banners. It feels like the Clippers are on their own 2 feet now. This was the goal for the ownership group, and they made it happen.
And the first one at the line is good. And not too long ago, Doris, there were such high hopes for the Nets' future.
I mean, think about it, Kevin. A few years back, people were talking about Brooklyn being a dynasty in the making. They were loaded with talent. And for a lot of reasons, it fell apart pretty quickly. How fine is that line between success and failure in the league? Incredible.
And Williams drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Man passes to Harden. And another three for the Clippers.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Nets are going to change here. Wilson's checked in. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Nicholas Claxton.
The blocks just aren't coming for him nearly as much as they were a few years ago. I think he's lost a little something in terms of that intimidation factor and that ability to change a game with his interior defense, and that's too bad.
Pass to Wilson. Now here's Simmons. Over Harden. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Man passes to Harden. Clowney pulls it in. Nets trail by 4. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
And here is Los Angeles now. There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. And as James Harden enters his mid-30s doors, he's still able to put his fingerprints all over a game.
So true, Kevin. Rumors of his supposed demise have been greatly exaggerated. This guy's able to create shots for himself and his teammates at an elite level.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Doris, what's the key for a team like the Nets, who have to hit the reset button, so to speak?
I think, Kevin, you have to find consistency at the head coaching position, because then you can set clear and achievable goals for your team going forward. You set a style of play, commit to it, and just build year by year, game by game.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Pass to Wilson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
From deep, Harden. And no good on the last second attempt this time. James Harden getting it done for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Man on the wing. He's paired with Leonard. Derek Jones is out there with Batum, and it's Porter in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's Wilson. Last time out he had 14 points. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from the baseline. It's hauled in by the Clippers, and this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their two meetings.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. Here's Leonard after Ben Simmons' bucket. Leonard finds Porter. Back to Leonard. Ben Simmons with the rebound. And Simmons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Fires away from way outside. Offensive rebound. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 5. Offline with his 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
You know, Doris, Ben Simmons has certainly had a turbulent career, hasn't he?
Oh, my goodness, there's no question, Kevin. You begin with some of the injury challenges he's had throughout. Started in his rookie season, has continued throughout some of the years. There's also been questions about the balance in his game. Obviously, perimeter shooting has been a weakness. But the first and most important thing Ben has to do is get healthy, Kevin.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Let's give a big hand to your
And the Nets making a change here. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Ivica Zubac.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Done against Russell. Simmons looking around. Claxton a screen on Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. A shot's good from Claxton. Claxton's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets. Clippers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Leonard. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Jones, no one around him. No good on the 3.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Dunn kicks to Jones. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Claxton, and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. 5th, the Clippers.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Norman Powell's checked in for the Clippers. James Harden comes in for Kevin Porter. Williams, he's checked in for the Nets. Johnson comes in for Simmons. Harden the pass to Zubac. And Leonard has it in the corner. Pass to Harden. Zubac with the screen for Dunn. To the middle. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
Here's Russell. He's got 5. Johnson outside. Back to Russell. Claxton a screen on Hart. Russell finds Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Powell. Zubac with the screen for Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Claxton with the steal. Outside Russell. And here is Williams. Outside Russell. To the inside. And Claxton throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Timeout.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
It's time for Dance Game. You know, when you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Let's see those moves.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Wilson's checked in.
On the court.
.102 left to play here in the second quarter. Harden finds Dunn. Back to Harden. Zubac a screen on Russell. And here's Harden for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Harden's got 11 points.
I mean, we've come to expect this from James Harden. The ability to strike quickly from beyond the three-point line is just special.
Pass to Wilson. Back to Russell. Claxton a screen on Hart. And Russell gets it to go.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Harden against Russell. Harden outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Russell fires away from way outside. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, a big first half for you all offensively, but big first half for them, too. Any concern there?
They're still scoring pretty good, so we got to play better defense second half because we don't know if we're going to keep making the shots that we're making right now.
We'll see who can get some stops, Kawhi. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Brooklyn Nets.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's in the game for them down the stretch. All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. Hey, we got a question from Welcome Warbler asking, what sport do you think you could pick up at this point in your life?
I'm going to have to go with competitive swimming because my friends call me Shaq-Moo or Shaqua-Man when they see me get in the pool.
I'll go with cornhole because shoot is shoot, brother. I don't care if it's a basketball or a beanbag.
And I'm going to say badminton because I've got a mean backhand. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Nets leading by 6, shutting the floor for the Nets. We've got Wilson. Johnson is out there with Russell. Then it's Williams. And it's Claxton in at center, locking down the middle. Now here's Powell. Harden finds Leonard. They get it again. Zubac. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Zubac has got 6.
You love to see Zubac get after it on the window. Use that size and strength.
Inside, it's tipped. Wilson against Leonard. Pass to Powell. Harden outside. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 4-point game. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. And they're playing through a string of road games. That will be game 5 of the 6 on the road. Now here's Leonard. 7 points in the game. And the rejection by Claxton. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Here's Wilson. He gets it in there. And the Nets lead by 6.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Leonard against Wilson. From the left block. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Williams scanning the floor. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Clippers trail by 7. Outside Leonard. Pass to Zubac. The 3 from Harden. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
And Jordy Fernandez has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Together for your Clippers Racers.
And let's take a look at the story on Chris Dunn. How his last 10 games have gone. He's right around 5 points a night, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
It's the Nets now. They lead by 4. Russell passes to Claxton. Pass to Johnson. Got a piece of it.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Harden outside. Now Leonard. Six to shoot. Leonard draws the double. This one for 3. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Leonard. And now just a 1-point Nets lead. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Claxton. Harden against Russell. Stolen by Harden. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. Oh, Leonard with authority.
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court he makes a lot of noise.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For Brooklyn, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. When Kawhi Leonard is healthy, Doris, no one has a bigger effect on a game than this great two-way player.
There's no question, Kevin, because of his length and savvy on the defensive end. He can swallow up individual offensive matchups. He's that good defensively. And then you think to his transition on the offensive end from a player who was a standstill shooter to now who you can run your offense through.
The first one falls.
Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion, boy, what a career he has had.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. And then for Brooklyn, Clowney's checked in, and Martin subbed in for Johnson. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
To the paint, got a piece of it, and stolen by Dunn, and stolen by Simmons. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's gonna go on Zubac.
Boy, when Simmons looks to score, it just balances that ability to pass the basketball. Love when he's aggressive.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
He's off on the first.
Say what you want about Ben Simmons and sometimes the challenges he has on the offensive end. He is a hard-playing defensive force who has windows of opportunity where he contributes offensively.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Zubac, and Kevin Porter's subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. Here now, the Clippers. They're on a 12-4 run. 1:49 left in the third quarter of the game. Batum finds Porter. Jones sets the pick for Porter. Drives to the hoop. And good that time. Porter's got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers.
They are just killing them on the interior.
.135 left here in the third quarter. Simmons passes to Williams. Simmons, a screen on dime. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Chris Dunn picks one up. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Mann's checked in for Los Angeles. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
Porter inside. Defended by Sharp, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
Here's Simmons. 8 points for him. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Pass to Williams. Here's the screen from past the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball. Williams has got 13.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Mann with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. At the elbow, Batum. 6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Harden finds Batum. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Simmons against Jones. Outside, Simmons. Over Jones. Then Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
Well, this guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Leonard and Jones slot in at the small and power forward. Porter is out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Batum in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Here's Watford, defended by Mann. Pass to Simmons. To take the lead. Rebound by the Clippers. Here is Porter, covered by Martin. Martin against Porter. Outside, Jones. Here's Mann. Off target from three-point range. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Nets. Nets passing it around. Shoots from 12. Here's Clowney. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Clowney's got his first bucket of the night.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
And doing that kind of dirty work down low makes a huge difference in a game this close. What a play on the offensive glass.
Now here's Leonard. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Martin. Simmons against Leonard. Whitehead deciding where to go with it. Here's Simmons. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Porter. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Here's Clowney. Back to Simmons. Pass to Whitehead to take the lead. Trains it from beyond the arc. Whitehead's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubats is checked in for Batum. Norman Powell comes in for Jones. Chris Dunn's checked in for Mann. And it's James Harden in for Kevin Porter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thank you, David. Leonard with the bucket.
Yeah, defense should know better than to concede a 3 to Kawhi. Boy, has he stretched his range out over time.
Back to Russell. Pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Here's Harden. Here's Zubats. Knocked away. Harden against Johnson. That one misses. Good work defensively by Harden. Powell against Williams. Harden sets the pick for Powell. Down low. And Harden with the stuff.
James Harden has always absorbed a huge offensive burden. It matters not where he's playing and with whom. The guy is big time in the clutch.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Russell. Takes it off the glass. And the Nets lead by 2.
In huge moment, D'Angelo Russell comes through big time.
Here's Harden. Done outside. Harden bounce pass. Outside Leonard to take the lead. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubats.
Boy, how big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
A minute 42 left in the game. Russell inside, guarded by Harden. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
You want D'Angelo Russell taking these shots. This guy is fearless.
Clippers trail by 4. Leonard inside. He's against Wilson. And Leonard gets it to go.
Showing no hesitation, and in a huge moment, Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Into the lane. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Well, Russell is just absolutely fearless. He'll be the hero or the GOAT in that instance. Yes, sir, hero.
Los Angeles has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Leonard kicks to Harden. That ball. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Harden's got 11 in the second half.
Well, if you need a bucket, there's no guy you probably want more than James Harden doing his thing. Ball on the string, you need to score it, no problem.
Now, here is Russell. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Dunn. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Keon Johnson.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
The mid-range game has been there for them all game long, and that old-school approach still getting it done in this one.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page.
Coming onto the court right now. Time to get excited for your Clippers.
We're 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Harden finds Leonard. On the wing, Johnson. Claxton sets the screen for Russell. And again, it's the Nets missing. The critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
And here's Brooklyn. It's good!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
Leonard looking around. From 12 feet out. Got it!
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what are their best options now?
And this is it, guys. Down one, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Outside, Russell.
It's in! Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Not sure they have enough time for the catch and shoot here. Only hope is to try for a tip in off the inbound. They've got their work cut out for them on this possession.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, D'Angelo Russell.